Over 60% of people will experience a severe traumatic event in their lifetime. In that moment, the body triggers a survival mechanism, the fight or flight response, designed to keep you alive through a massive surge of energy and focus. Typically, once the danger passes, this biological system resets to a normal baseline. But for about 9% of the population, that reset never happens. This failure to reset manifests as the flashback. In the chaotic aftermath of a trauma, the brain can become so overwhelmed that an everyday trigger years later can make the body react as if the danger is recurring in the present. Flashbacks are frequently misunderstood as bad memories or a sign of psychological weakness. To understand why these symptoms persist, we have to look past the behavior and into the specific physical changes occurring within the brain's architecture. During a traumatic event, the hypothalamic-pituitary-adrenal axis dumps massive amounts of adrenaline into the system. This chemical flood allows peak performance under extreme stress. Under normal conditions, a second hormone called cortisol follows shortly after. Its job is to neutralize the adrenaline, contain the stress response, and bring the body back to a state of balance. In PTSD, this process hits a biological glitch. While a healthy response shows a significant cortisol spike, the PTSD response remains flat. Unchecked by cortisol, adrenaline causes the fear memory to over-consolidate, etching the trauma into the brain's long-term structure with unusual intensity. This initial failure to clean up the stress hormones creates a lasting malfunction in how the brain tracks the passage of time. The hippocampus acts as the brain's archivist, organizing memories into history. During severe trauma, adrenaline physically suppresses it, knocking the archivist offline. The trauma memory is recorded without a timestamp. Without context of when or where it happened, it registers as an ongoing threat. This perceived threat keeps the amygdala, the brain's primal alarm system, on high alert. Normally, the medial prefrontal cortex acts as logical brakes, sending signals to dampen the alarm. But PTSD causes a mechanical failure. The underactive prefrontal cortex cannot send the all-clear signal. When a survivor encounters a trigger in the real world, the hyperactive amygdala sounds the alarm, and the logical brakes fail to respond. A flashback occurs when the brain's primal fear center runs completely unchecked, operating in the present moment without any of its necessary regulatory brakes. This constant state of alarm takes a toll on the rest of the body, leading to chronic exhaustion and immune system dysfunction. Over time, the damage becomes structural. MRI scans of trauma survivors show a measurable reduction in the physical volume of the hippocampus. This structural change is the physical reality for many combat veterans and survivors of severe trauma. PTSD is a measurable biochemical injury. Because this injury involves learned biological pathways, it is treatable. Evidence-based therapies like trauma-focused CBT and EMDR work by specifically targeting the brain's internal circuitry. These treatments help reactivate the prefrontal cortex. This allows the brain to finally timestamp the memory, restore the regulatory brakes, and silence the false alarm.